go again, go again, go again, go again, go again.
Hey, thank you for joining me for the Lead with Love podcast. I am your host. My name is Delnita Smith, and we are here with another great chat on this evening. We will be talking with guests who will be speaking at our upcoming Lead with Love couples retreat that is happening here in Nashville, Tennessee on July 18th and 19th. We are so looking forward to it. We have some amazing speakers coming up, and we hope that you'll join us. We have Daryl and P. Angela Jones, Dr. Daryl and P. Angela Jones, who are our keynote speakers for the formal gala. We have Tina and Marcus Wilson, who will be talking about our theme, Covenant and Connection. We also have Carrie and Terry Bargy, who will be talking about fitness and body care and how that impacts our marriages. And then we have Miss Crystal Martin, who is our financial life coach. So she'll be getting us straight financially. And we have for entertainment for the formal gala, Mr. Will Davenport. So don't hesitate to join us. It's going to be an amazing time. Again, that is July 18th and 19th here in Nashville, Tennessee. And tonight we are talking with one of our speakers, Miss Simona Kendrick, who is our licensed massage therapist. This is her third year in a row with us, and we are so excited that she is returning. And the couples are too, because they're also returning. And those that have attended the past few years have truly enjoyed her session. So let me welcome in Miss Simona Kendrick. Hey, lady.
Hello. Hey.
Thank you for being here. Thank you. I know we've been trying. Hey, lady. Thank you so
Hello.
much for joining us. I know we've been trying for a week or so to get you in here live to talk about the Lead with Love Couples Retreat and the importance of physical touch and connecting through physical touch for our couples. So thank you so much for being here. And I'm glad that our audience who are not familiar with you get to meet you and hear about just what the couples have to look forward to during the retreat. So this is our special guest. Again, her name is Simona Kendrick, and she is our licensed massage therapist. So let's start at the beginning. Tell us about yourself and your journey into massage therapy. Like, what sparked your passion for massage therapy?
Okay. Thank you for having me first and foremost. Hello, everybody out there. I'm Simona Kendrick, owner of Massage, Mona Lisa's Massage and Wellness. And what started my journey into massage therapy? Oddly enough, I had never had a massage before, and I remember my mom when I was in my 20s. I had damaged my nails, and she took me to a day spa where I'm from in my hometown of Springfield, Tennessee. And she took me to a day spa, and the lady repaired my nails, and I was just fascinated that she had like hydrotherapy and this. I had never been to a spa before in my life, and she had hydrotherapy and all these services, and I was just inspired from then on. And later on, in a couple years, I went from changing my major to nursing to massage therapy, and I just fell into it. Never had a massage before, never touched the body, didn't even know I could do it. So it was just divine timing for me.
Wow, that's amazing. So it sounds like an experience more than a business. From the candles,
Absolutely.
jazz, and incense, what inspired the ambiance, and how does that atmosphere contribute to healing?
Well, I you can really connect with someone more when you calm the nervous system. I know everybody thinks of massage therapy is just manipulation of the muscles, but it's more connected with how you feel as far as trying to make yourself relax. I could touch you and massage you all day, but if your mind is
Mhm.
not connected with the body, aka the nervous system, you won't get the benefits. So it's just more than just touch. Um, and the ambiance is just a added something to it. You have to be able to connect on a spiritual level with your clients. So all that just ties in together. That's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, that's so true because what was I going to say? That is so true because when you are busy, it takes a lot to relax. Like you have to
Yeah,
really focus on not thinking about everything else and allowing your mind to just race through your day and what you have coming up next and all of those things. So yeah, that's good. That's good.
absolutely. And I just want to add, like, even me personally, I have trouble relaxing because my mind is on work and your kids and everything else. So I mean, I'm guilty of it myself. So it's not an easy thing to do. So I just want people to know, it starts in the mind first.
So you offer couples massages. What are some of the emotional and physical benefits couples walk away with after sharing that experience? Because it is an experience.
Oh, absolutely. So with couples, you learn a lot of they learn a lot about each other. And my experience with this retreat, if I can just tap on into that, is that um a lot of couples don't know each other's trauma. Even though they're married, they don't know sometimes their sweet spots. Sometimes they don't understand how the other person would receive touch from their loved one. Um, some people don't understand how to even create a space to have that person relax, what triggers them. So I've made it my duty to educate um, married couples to get to know each other in a different way in the form of massage therapy, to communicate in a different language than they would normally do. So that's my goal with this retreat, is to get people to open up a little bit more, get to know each other more on a deeper level, not just physical, but like I said, spiritual, heart matters, trauma, whatever goes on, within their circle of their marriage. I'm trying to help them tap in on a deeper level.
And I love that because, and if I can just share, two from the last 2 years, the first year there was a couple who really enjoyed the massage series that you taught them because even during that time, they were able to speak each other's love language because we did talk about knowing people's
Okay.
love language and like you said, knowing how to receive touch from them, physical and just emotional and spiritual touch. And so one of the couples just shared how it just really ministered to them because while one of them, their love language was physical touch, the other one's love language was words of affirmation. So the other one was as they were doing the massage on them, they were also sharing affirming words to their spouse. And so it's just really driving a deep connection that people really have to be intentional about doing. So it was truly a blessing. And then last year, when you did the DIY massage oil, and you talked about just the meaning of those things, like that was really deep. I was like, wow, I just would not have thought of that. Of course, because I'm not a massage therapist, but just the level of attention that you gave to making it an experience for the couples to me was just amazing. So just wanted to share that.
Thank you.
Have you ever witnessed a breakthrough moment between a couple during a session? Something that showed you that massage is deeper than just muscles. Like you said,
Yes. Yes. And not just couples. I mean, if I can just tap into this for just a second, I have had an experience where people have asked me, how did you know? meaning, how did you know that I was holding this trauma in this part of my body? I've had people literally shed a tear. Um, they've called me gifted so many times. It took me a while to receive that because I'm like, I'm just being myself. Um, and it makes me reflect back on a business partner I had. God rest his soul, R.I.P. Bill. But I would say he was the best partner I had when I was doing couples massage, because it's like we knew just how to reach people on a different soul level. Like they say, they haven't been touched
Right.
in so long, or they haven't been able to release, for better words, in that way. So that was one of the things that motivated me to start teaching people how to do this for each other at home. Like I said, it's deeper than just the hands. You really got to be able to get that person to connect with you from the heart matters and from the spirit, because if they don't, they won't receive it. So not even from each other. So I've definitely had out of body experiences, if I can answer that question correctly, where people have released things that they don't even want to talk about. So I'm praying that this is the same goal that happens within these married couples that I reach and teach.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Stress is one of the biggest threats to relationships today. So how does your massage service help couples manage that stress together instead of letting it divide them?
Okay, great question. And this, I think, is one of the things at the first retreat we touched on is, do you know what triggers your partner? Do you understand why they come home feeling frustrated the way they do? Not just verbally talking, but do you know if there is something physically triggering them, like a headache, a neck ache, a shoulder pain, a stomach pain? Do you know why that is?
Mhm.
So in the retreat, we will touch on stress factors and triggers, and why that may affect them in this way, and how you can help them effectively. So, um, yes, we will definitely touch on this at the retreat. But stress plays a big part, and we touch on, why we get stressed so
Mhm.
easy, and
Mhm.
how your partner can help you at home.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I know one of the things that I talk about is just being a soft place as a wife, being a soft
Hmm.
place for your husband to land when he comes home. And so,
Hmm.
one of the ways to do that is just being willing to listen, or being willing to be quiet and, and then touching them. And so just the importance of touch and understanding how intimate that is and how that can relieve stress, just being there and just touching their
Right.
hand, or, and these areas that, that you'll talk about and teach us, like you said, with, if they have a headache or if they're stressed or dealing with different things and how to address that with touch. So, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And that was truly amazing. The series that you led us through during the first retreat. A lot of couples might think spa services are a luxury. You believe it's a health investment. Can you speak on that shift in mindset?
Yes, because there is this ongoing saying that, oh, massages cost too much. I don't have the money to do all that. And if you think about it, I always tell people, they say, well, how often should I come see you? I say, well, think about it as getting an oil change on the body. Every time you get that oil change on your car, make sure you get that oil change on your body, and just time it and budget it
Mhm.
in that way. It really is cheaper than going to your primary care. It is cheaper than you buying medicine, because it is preventative medicine. It is preventative maintenance. So that means if you address it before it happens, you won't break the bone. You won't
Right,
get stressed. You'll prevent so much if you incorporate that type of lifestyle in
mhm,
your everyday health regimen.
right,
So it's a lot of things that massage and spa therapy could prevent.
That made me think about trade-offs. You know what I mean? Like, what is your trade-off? You may feel like, oh, we can't afford to pay, two or three or $400 for a couple's massage once a month or every other month. But
Hmm.
can you afford to be stressed and bickering all the time, or can you
Exactly.
afford to have the separation and stress in your relationship that leads to divorce? Like, what is it that you can't afford? You have to think about the trade-offs, and
That's
like,
a great point,
it
Nikita.
definitely
We're
should
gonna have to talk about that. That's really good
Yeah,
because no, I don't think people think of it in that way. Okay, I say I can't afford this for my health and this, that, and the third, but can you really afford to be stressed? Do
afford it.
you know?
Hmm.
That's a great point.
Yeah. So, what's your message to couples out there who feel distant but don't know how to reconnect? Could booking something as simple as a couples massage be a first step?
Absolutely, and that's one of the major things I think I'm going to touch on the most this year is communication. um, and how to receive.
Hmm.
Are you allowing yourself to receive from your partner? Um, and if you are, what are you doing? Is your partner receiving from you? So I think communication is going to be one of the biggest things that we touch on. Not because a lot of people think about what I do is just touching. Communication has a huge part in all of that, and I think it can help rebuild marriages if um the effort is applied. um but yes.
That's so true. That's so true because we have to remember too that communication is both verbal and nonverbal. And communication is huge in connecting with your spouse. And so just having this piece, this physical touch piece, and understanding how we're communicating our love and care for one another is great. So I love it. I love it. I love it. So what can the couples attending the Lead with Love retreat expect during your session? Will it be hands-on, educational, or more of a shared moment of stillness?
So it will be all of the above with the added bonus this year. So normally we do talk about the relaxation parts and the benefits of massage therapy, but this year I'm going to throw in a little something different. We're actually going to teach how to create a space at home for you and your partner to have that sacred space in your home to help each other relax. Not just, here and there, just like people build prayer rooms in their homes. I want them to be able to create a comfortable environment in their home where they have that go to at home to help each other relax. So we're going to take it up a notch.
That's great. I am looking forward to that. Because we've been talking a lot just about intimacy and what that means. And so creating
Mhm.
that space and how intimacy means worship as well. So creating that space that couples can have their time, their sacred and special time together is really worship unto God as well. So that is going to be so fire. I'm looking forward to that myself. Can't wait. I need a preview. So we can get started now. One of the questions was, will it be like hands-on or instructional? Would you or do you offer like virtual sessions for couples?
Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do. It doesn't always have to be in person, so I can come to the home. You can come to me, or we can do online sessions. So
That's
all that is available.
I thought about that because what you do during the retreat is that you teach us the series for one another that we can do on one another. So I just that would be great if you didn't do that already to add that. So I'm glad to know that you do already offer that, because that's great for couples all over who may not be in the local area, but can still learn how to create space and also how to do a massage series on one another to create just that intimate time and being able to care for one another. I am glad to hear that. So, how can our listeners connect with you, book a session, or even bring Mona Lisa into their home for virtual wellness?
All right, so you can connect with me on social media, of course. Facebook at Mona Lisa's Massage and Wellness. IG, pretty much the same thing. You can connect with me by phone. You can call or text for an appointment at 615-486-4711. Or you can connect with me at the Lead with Love retreat.
That's right. Please connect with her at the Lead with Love Couples Retreat, July 18th and 19th here in Nashville, Tennessee. It is going to be so fire. You gotta come and bring your boo. So we are just grateful that you were joined with Miss Simona Kendrick tonight, our licensed massage therapist, who is one of our speakers for the Lead with Love Couples Retreat that's happening here in Nashville, Tennessee on July 18th and 19th. We have some awesome speakers for that weekend. Please go to leadwithloveretreat.net and register. We have through June 15th, we have special registration. If you enter the code LOVE2025, you'll receive $75 off of your registration. So please be sure to register before June 15th and join us for the retreat that's happening July 18th and 19th here in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you, Simona.
Thank you, guys. Looking forward to it.
Same here. Same here. It's going to be so amazing. I can't wait.
Real love, real faith, real talk. Lead with Love, the podcast where I and my husband, Champion Smith, dive into God's design for relationships. Honest conversations to help couples and singles grow in love and faith. Subscribe now and lead with love.